Hello and welcome to today's Essential Words. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg and I hope that you are having an amazing, incredible day. Today, I want to talk about the word no. Bear with me. Over the last few episodes of Essential Words, I've talked about a concept called Ikigai, which is the process of determining your life purpose. And you go through a list of things. You have to figure out what you love. You have to figure out what you're good at. You have to figure out what the world needs and what you could get paid for. And then by looking at the cross section of all those, you figure out your Ikigai or your life purpose. And somebody dropped me an email and went, "So what if you don't know?" And I went, huh? And it got me thinking. What if you don't know what you do want, but you have an idea what you don't want? I'm reminded right now of the movie Say Anything, when Lloyd Dobler is asked what he wants to do professionally, and he goes, well, I know I don't want to make anything, and I don't want to buy anything, and I know I don't want to sell anything, and I don't want to buy anything sold or made, and I don't want to make anything bought or sold. So he knew what he didn't want, but he wasn't sure what he actually wanted. And sometimes we don't know. So how do you get to the place where you figure out what you do want if all you know is, like Lloyd Dobler, what you don't want? It's a really good question. I had a boss at NASA a long time ago who was, don't get me wrong, the most amazing person. She is, to this day, one of my dearest friends. And when she gave me a project, it was a very free form, go create this. So I'd go create it and go, okay, I'm done. Yay, moving on to the next thing. And I'd show it to her and she'd go, oh, yeah, no, let's change some things. And I was like, what? And so she was able to see only what she didn't want out of what I was doing once I showed her the project. And then she was able to go, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want this, I don't want that. So she wasn't able to articulate what she did want, but she was definitely able to articulate what she didn't want once she saw it. And some of us are like that. Some of us need to see the possibility first and then go, yeah, let me trim the fat. Let me get away from this. Let me get away from that. Let me get away from that. In fact, Michelangelo said that about the statue of David when he created it. He said that it wasn't so much that he was bringing David out of the marble slab, as in creating the sculpture, as, whoa, hello, whoa, sorry, I'm outside, and there are bugs, and there was a really big bug going, hello, hello, and I'm not that crazy about really big bugs, especially stinging ones. Anyway, so Michelangelo said that he wasn't producing David out of the slab as much as he was removing all the parts of the slab that weren't David. So it was like he was taking away the stuff that wasn't David, and what was left was going to be the big reveal, David. So if you're trying to come up with your life purpose and you're having trouble identifying all the things you do want for your life purpose, you might be one of those people. You might be one of the people who needs to know what you don't want first. You need to get to the no first before you can get to the yes. And here's an easy, super easy way to check. The next time you're planning on going out to dinner with somebody, see if you're the person with the idea of where to go, or if someone else gives you an idea or comes up with ideas or options, and you decide in your own gut, no, I don't feel like that. No, I don't want that either. No, not that one. So if you're the person who thinks I have a yes path, I know what my path is, and I walk towards it, you'll probably be the person who has the idea for the restaurant. If you're the person who needs options and you need to sort of say nay to the options, you need to cross those possible options off the list until you're left with the one place you actually would want to go, then you're the person who needs to remove all the parts of the marble that aren't David in order to reveal David. It's a different way of looking at the world, and the sooner you get to a place where you understand that about yourself, the easier all the rest of this that we're talking about right now is going to come. Because if what you want to do is find your life purpose and you don't know where to begin, sometimes you have to begin with what you don't want. Once you know that, that's a great starting point to eventually build up what you do want. And out of that comes your life purpose. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Essential Words. I'd love to hear from you. Especially if you do this little exercise with going to dinner, let me know how it worked. And if you want to know how to start truncating everything down so that you can zero in on that life purpose, drop me a DM and I will get you the next step. Alrighty. Until tomorrow, I send you my love.